Who would have thought the world would come to this?
Wouldn't want you all to do something stupid.
Such a tragedy to befall humanity.
Cities reduced to graveyards.
Oh, well, you have a pretty poor way of displaying it.
Wait!
Every building now a makeshift hospital.
Cassidy! Florence!
I'd think twice before doing that.
All in an attempt to return to normality.
Hello and welcome to the Arcane Adventures. My name is Mark, I am one of the Dungeon Masters and a content creator here amongst the channel. Welcome to our new series, Tips for the Table. A series of videos that aims to ease new players into D&D, or necessarily ease experienced players into something new within the rules of the game. Here we'll talk about all the classes, all the actions, all the spells, everything you need to make a character, to play a character, and to master a character. We aim to do this to get more people involved, to get more understanding out of each class, and ultimately provide people with a way of getting into D&D. I especially remember my first time loading up D&D Beyond and going through a character creation screen. Didn't know what I was doing. And I looked into PHB and I even thought, what do all these words mean? That is what we aim to eliminate with these series. Now, as I say, we'll start with the classes, move on to actions, customization, and finally, different actions at the table. And we'll even go a little further to do a series for DMs so they can understand how to build a world, build the NPCs, and build everything that players need to be immersed. We hope you enjoy this. We'll start with the 12 canonical classes, and week by week, we hope to see you there, and we hope we can teach you a few things. See you then.
Shit.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I'm glad someone does, because I don't. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Oh. Ha! Hi guys. Welcome back to the Arcane Adventures. I'm not very good at this, if you couldn't tell. All my I'm about to say all my viewers. All my players, say hi.
Guten Nacht, mein Comrades.
Hi.
Cool. Welcome back to D.A.M.N.
Well, damn.
Well, since I actually did an intro, because last week I didn't. Yeah. Session recap. Last session was hectic because it was a lot of people missing, so I just did some details. We left on a party. We left on an argument with Frankie and Ashley, and someone punched someone? I think someone punched someone. Always happens with them too.
Yeah.
One of them pushed the other one in the pool, I think.
Oh, yeah. Frankie... I think... Frankie pushed Ashley? Yeah. I'm gonna say that. Frankie pushed Ashley into the pool, and then Frankie left on her motorbike. And that's literally where we ended. But we had a lot of like home life with Miles, a bit of home life with Cass, Ambrose, who was ill with a cold, and then as soon as his sister mentioned a pie, was miraculously fine. We had a bit with new clubs starting. We had Brio's club actually start, which it got taken over by Lucy because Caleb decided to have a little episode. Eyes turning red in that. So Lucy decided to teach them some self-defense. Yeah. So that was that session. So you guys enter the school as normal, as you normally would. This time you're on the human and magic side. So you're mingling with humans again. Remember that before you speak to people. As you were all in, you are sat in your classes. You hear over the intercom, this is code 131793. To report to the hall. And then it repeats itself. This is code 131793 to report to the hall. You all know, being magic students, that is your code for when they want to talk to all the magic students while you're in the human side of the school. So I'm guessing you will go up, rush up, and leave. I'm guessing. Stick around.
Yep.
Aye, aye.
Yeah.
Look.
Yes.
You guys are then led into the big hall where we all started. You again then see the head teacher, but you also see next to him is standing 7 people who look like angels. 7 angels. You're all sat down, and everyone looks very serious. The atmosphere is very tense. If you're an empathy demon or part empathy demon, could you give me a wisdom saving throw? Though Lucy, you can do it with advantage because you are only half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one for Caleb.
Oh. That advantage actually saved my life, I'm not gonna lie.
That'll be a 10.
10?
Let me get it up.
Let me roll.
That'll be a 25.
Ooh, we're fine. That made a really loud sound. Caleb also saves. But you feeling a bit. Everyone's feeling a bit like worried, confused, but you are feeling like a lot of it. You're like. It's like you're about. If you have ever had a panic attack or an anxiety attack, it's like when you're about to, but you haven't actually gone into it. It's like you can feel it bubbling up, basically. So we're fine for now.
It'll be fine.
Another failed wisdom save. If I come to you, do that again. Will be panic attack / anxiety attack. So, you are all very confused about what's going on. You like how you guys are sat. You're sat in like very much your group. So like the popular group are in a huddle at the front. The empathy demons are right in the corner. There's a lot of other people just in their little groups. Head teacher kind of all of you, and he says this is a very big deal. I need you all to listen very clearly. There has been sightings of vampires near the human realm. That means there has been a lot of uproar in vampire hunters. You don't know who has started feeding on other things or people. All vampires will be to be checked. There is also other things that are happening, which I will let a few other people come and speak. He then gestures towards a angel. I need to pick the angel. Little angel forward. He steps up. He goes, "Hi. My name is Ren. You might know me more as the empathy angel of the 7 angelic powers. I understand that you are all of magical. There has been a new thing come in that is worrying to us where we are. Called shifters. They shadowy people until they can look like anything or anyone. So you need to be extra careful. But they will drain power, and they feed for fear. So we need you all to be alert. Any one of you," and he pans across the room, "could be shifters." And then he step back. Teacher comes back up. "I want you all as students to be wary of people, but also to keep your friends close. Check on them, make sure they are okay, and that if anything seems strange about them or about anyone you talk to, you need to report it immediately." All understood. You hear like a few mutters of like, "Yeah, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Busy people." Make me have a wisdom saving throw, please.
Still with advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim's fine.
That's another 25.
Cool. You're fine.
22.
Probably put my camera on. Oh, switch to this. Hi, everyone. Shiva, what did you get? You haven't yet.
22.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You've kind of gone back. You've kind of got used to the feelings and the what people all the feelings, and you've kind of like settled yourself down. So after this thing, you have told just to go back to class and act like nothing's happened. And if you want to speak to anyone outside, like linger in the hall, you can go to the bathroom to talk. You can do all that. You are just not allowed. And I would say this, you can, as if you think your character would do this, you can talk about it in class, but I would very much advise against it, considering there are humans in your class. So, who is anyone doing anything?
I'd like to shoot Brio a look, and anybody else who's kind of in the popular group, of like, we're going to the girls' room now.
Well, so you two are going to the bathroom. Anyone else doing anything? know. To you two?
So, I wasn't really paying too much attention then, but shapeshifters, right? This doesn't mean, like, parallels, so they don't know everything about us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Rio, what's a secret you wouldn't tell anybody else?
Fuck. I stole some of Ashley's money.
Great. That's mine.
I swear to God, if you tell anyone.
No, you're good, you're good. What's mine? My hair's fake, like all of it. And she like lifts up her wig, and she genuinely just has like really short hair. And she wears a wig over it.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets in my face when I try and sleep, and it's really irritating.
Okay.
So, if we get, taken or swapped or whatever, I'm gonna ask you your secret, and you'll ask me the secret.
Mm-hmm.
Your secret is you stole Ashley's money. My secret is I wear a wig.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Should we set this up with anyone else, or?
Do you want to?
I mean, I should probably set one up with my sister.
I'll set one up with your sister as well.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna use the same one for everybody.
Yeah. I'll grab Frankie as well.
Yeah, that's
Might
probably
be
good.
to get hers.
I'm not too fussed about anybody else, to be fair. I don't really talk to many other people like outside of you and like that group, so
That's understandable.
weird. Like if anybody else came up to me inside like main conversation, it'd be a bit weird anyway.
Yeah. No worries. Let's go back before people start thinking we're shifters.
Yep.
You go out into the hall, and most of you feel that. You can feel a lot of people, like, looking at each other, like observing, and, like, trying to see if, different there, something else. A lot of people whispering about the 7 angelic powers never come down. Earth. Well, not Earth, but you know what I mean. They don't come down to this planet. They don't mingle with people. So this has to be a serious thing. Are you guys gonna go back to class?
What class do we have?
You right now are in history with Reese. I think Reese is the history teacher. Hang on. Check that.
I mean, I'm not too fussed about history if you're not too fussed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about it. We could go to... We could just go into town or something. Or we can sit around and sit on the bleachers or something.
We've got to do some more artwork anyway. Do you want to just go in the art room? Like, go out to town, grab some food, and head to the art room?
Sounds good to me.
Then yeah, I'm just going to head around town with Brio then.
Okay. Is anyone gonna go to history?
Yep.
I will.
Yes, please.
Yes, I would like to learn about history.
Thank you.
I have a question. Because I wasn't here, is Caesar like at school? Like, where is Bro?
Yeah, this is like a new day, so he'd be at school now.
Oh, alright. Then yeah, Bro can go to history. Bro can learn it out.
Sick. Okay, so you guys are all in history while Brio and Lucy skip. You come back in, the humans are kind of like, what the frick? Because obviously you're all pretending human, but they're like, why were you? Is halfway through her presentation, you guys can see that there is a castle on her screen. As you take a seat down, Reese is teaching you about the what Northtown used to be. So she's explaining Northtown used to be a kingdom where a powerful sorceress, obviously you guys know that she is telling the truth, but a lot she's saying that this is folklore, that a powerful sorceress, blah blah blah. There was a powerful sorceress who had a daughter. So the kingdom was completely falling into debts, money loss, stuff like that. The powerful sorceress, king and queen, had a daughter. Their name was Celeste. She found out that she was able to seduce the rich lords and princes to give her money in order to give back to the kingdom. She kept doing this over and over again until she mysteriously vanished. Has anyone have read up on the 7 deadly sins?
That's me, bro. Holy, bro, that's me. Yo, I'm actually important now. Holy.
Hey, give me a history check.
I'd probably have like a passing knowledge of the law.
Nope, never mind. That's a nat 20. I'm the greatest of all time.
Let's roll. Jesus Ghost.
I have a +0. That was like the most insane nat 20 I've ever had in my life.
So you remember that this story is basically the story, or like the section of your seven deadly sin book, which is titled "The Fall of Lust." Basically, Reese here is describing exactly what happened to Lust. The missing part is that she fell so much into seduction and her power got so great that she became Lust. So you would already know this as being Lust. Yeah. Then, is there anything you want to do with that information?
I mean, I don't really think there is much to do with that information, because I'm not supposed to know it, so doing anything with that information is kind of, shooting me in the foot. We're gonna stay silent with that one.
She then moves on. What do you have planned? So this is all going to be in the air. She then moves on to tell the story. Boy called Kane. She then swapped the slide to a general. He was known as one of the best generals of all time. He would pick fights with people, and he would most likely win. He started to then train people to build basically this big army of people that were undefeated. He became more and more obsessed with wanting more and more and more, that he ultimately came to his fall in a battle. He was wounded. When he went back to the medical, he was assumed dead. Again, you would know this is the fall of greed in your book that you have. How do I pick names that I can't pronounce? Corin? I think that's Corin. Corin was a very, very high influential king at the same time that Lust was the princess of a kingdom. The other side of where now Northtown's, the other side of Northtown, was another kingdom that Corin ran. He was known more of being more of like a tough ruler. He wanted things a certain way, and he wanted his kingdom to be the best, to be the biggest, to be the most influential, to be the most the one with the most money. And he He got so obsessed with this feeling of wanting everything to be perfect that he drove himself insane. More and more wanted the best kingdom, and when it didn't happen, he would lash out. Again, Ghost, you would know this as the fall of pride. And she goes to click on to the next one. It stops. It doesn't change. Nothing can change. Everything freezes. Reese kind of panics, is confused, tries to type on her keyboard. Whole laptop malfunctions and kind of sparks and stops. Caesar.
Yeah, what's up?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, so that's another nat 20, 22. I can screenshot it if you need me to.
No, I believe you. That's crazy.
I'm just gonna start saying I'm cooked for every single roll, because apparently this makes me get nat 20s. So
That's crazy. You can see in the corner, as she's about to change the slide, you see the same figure that you saw in the library. Massive shadow with red glowing eyes that seems to just point at the computer as it flashes up and then it fades.
that's hype. I don't really know how to interact with that if it's gone. Alright. Good to know.
She just kind of looks around and she's like, I think that's all we have for today's class. So if you guys want to take the rest of the class as a free period, like, you can go. He's like very obviously panicked. So yeah, you guys have like basically a free period now to do what you want. If you want to do anything.
Can I wait till everyone leaves and then try and fix the laptop with mending, or will that not work?
You can. If you don't want to waste a spell slot. No.
Mending's a
Spell
cantrip.
slot? Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Can't
If it's
speak. Cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, mending is a cantrip.
Okay, yeah. Then that's fine. I mean, I was gonna say that you could just like fix it, like roll something, and then you could fix it. But if it's a cantrip, then go ahead.
It just takes a minute, so it'll just literally hold the computer for a minute, and then it should stop sparking at least.
Is the issue from like a physical break in the computer though?
Yeah, can we tell if this is a magical break or a physical? Because I'm gonna assume it's a magical break, because there was a little ghoul that appeared and broke it. So
True. I mean, you're the only one that knows that.
true, but
Shiva, if you want to do an investigation, then sure, you can investigate to see if it was magic or not.
Yeah. By the way, once like all of. Sorry,
could
finish what
I
you're saying.
do that too, but with like advantage, because I saw the motherfucker do it.
Yeah.
Once
What
all
are you
of the non-magical students have left, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yep. Yeah, it's magical.
I got an 8.
Okay.
It's not like magical as in like the thing that happened to the computer is computer malfunctioning, but the reason it malfunctioned was because someone magical made it malfunction, if that makes sense.
What's the school of magic that caused the malfunction?
Oh, that's a horrible question to ask a DM, bro. You think DMs keep track of the school of magic?
Okay, it's magic.
You think we keep track of schools of magic?
It's just some magic. To be honest, most of the magic that happens by the NPCs is like homebrewed. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
So is by chance this some kind of like spell that made it?
Definitely something magical.
I'm trying to obscurely say, could I use Dispel Magic? And would it work?
No, because it is mechanical. Like, the thing that happened to the computer is mechanical. The thing that made it malfunction mechanically was a magic person making it magically malfunction.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
So the computer's fake, yes.
Yeah. Luke
other
fixes the
guy-
computer, and as it sparks back up, it sparks to life, you can see that the slide that was never reached was the slide depicting a female, she was just a maid in one of the palaces, the palace of the king that they had just said, who was known for her quick temper, known to pick fights with people that she couldn't really get. You, Caesar, would know definitely who this is, because you literally have one singular book on it.
Yeah, is this the, the bitch?
This is the bitch. Yes.
Lilith,
This is...
right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this sugar and spice with nothing nice?
This is sugar and spice with nothing nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, Lilith.
Yeah, Caesar would just make a visible face of just like, yeah, gross.
Do either of you guys see it?
I mean, do I?
I mean, I'm in the room, so I would assume.
Yeah, I feel like you're very close because you're like hovering over the computer, so
yeah,
I would say you see it. What's your passive perception? Is there a passive perception? Yeah.
Yeah, let me check.
13.
17.
Yeah, but I was gonna say if it's like under 10, then no, you wouldn't see it. But
17 passive perception is diabolical.
has a 17.
Was that all the slides, or?
No. There is a slide. There's a few slides. I have like just like headings. It's like the things that have been lost. One of them is Ocean Maker. The other one is Baker. And the last one is a doctor.
Sorry, miss, about your lessons. I think it got corrupted or something, but parts of it are lost.
Kind of like sighing. She's like, yeah, I'll just have to rewrite it. It's fine.
You don't seem too surprised by the fact that it will just like,
It happened when I was writing it.
If it happened when you were writing it, then why did you do it at all?
It's in the curriculum. I have to teach this.
Really?
We're told we have to teach about the 7 deadly sins without the humans
they
knowing it's
were.
the 7 deadly sins.
I was trying to figure out why you were doing this, to be fair, but okay.
I don't know, to plead, please, that's the word. Please, the 7 deadly. I don't know. I'm just following curriculum.
Like every year, or was it?
I don't think they really care if you tell people about them. I'll be honest.
It's weird. Pride and greed. Lust, really. But yeah. Not so much.
like update the curriculum and then it does this, or does this just happen every year? You have to rewrite the same stuff.
The curriculum changes. We've only now been told to talk about the 7 deadly sins. I'm sure next year it'd be about the 7 angelic powers, even though they weren't. I don't think it would be because they weren't made into what they are. They're just, angels.
Why change it? Why add it to the learning plans at all?
You're gonna have to ask the teacher that. I don't know. I just get given the curriculum and I do it.
Ain't you the teacher?
I was just thinking that.
Ain't you
I'm the teacher of the subject, but I don't don't pick up the curriculum.
Oh.
Teaching
So
works,
what?
guys.
You have to go to some kind of teachers board, educational board. What? Go to a PO.
Yeah, but see,
meeting?
our school works on a different curriculum because of what we are.
Well, I
Puts
see.
down the curriculum.
Sounds like a pain to teach, I'll be honest.
You think that? Doing it.
Just saying I don't have the patience for exploding laptops every lesson. That would drive me insane.
No, it's only happened this lesson, which is really weird.
There's some
Maybe
kind
she
of
didn't-
magical influence. So, do you have any idea who or what is trying to suppress this information?
It was Raph's slide, so I don't think Raph would come all the way down here just to fry it up. So maybe a shifter.
Oh, pettiness is a thing that all creatures have. Don't worry.
Did we get to Envy yet? Maybe they were sad we didn't cover them first.
No, she's last.
That sounds like a bad design. You might want to change that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just didn't think they would travel all the way down here.
Yeah,
If
don't
the
really
angels
think they have the
can,
time for
so
that.
can the whatever demons or whatever they are.
True, but the angel's hardly coming down here.
I need to go get some food quickly before the rest of my friends take over, so I have to go. Bye, miss.
Okay.
Gonna head to the canteen, see if I can get anything.
Oh, yes! Just saying that in character.
I was.
I you were saying it out of character. I was like, okay. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, canteen. Caesar, you going on?
Teacher, could you send me the link or some kind of download thing for this presentation of yours?
I mean, I can. Well, what would you do with it?
Studying, obviously.
There's no test.
I like to stay informed.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Send it to you. Send it to you.
Oh, and one last question. Who was the one that changed the curriculum at the school?
The head teacher.
Name? It's a lot of teachers, and I don't want to have to go, room to room.
Well, you know it because it's in the big hall with the massive angel above it. But yeah, okay. No.
Gang, I don't. This is me asking because I don't know in real life, gang.
It's Mr. Palace, I think.
I don't have to go search through documents.
Yes, Mr. Palace.
Alice,
That's
thank you.
That's how you. That's it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Just it's the hall. If you just follow the hall right down to the end, take a right and then go right down to that end, you'll see a massive room with a massive oak door with a picture of, I'm pretty sure I said it was temperance. If I could do my password right, that would help. With me. No, patience depicted.
Lovely, thank you. Bye, teacher.
Caesar. Shiva, what are you doing?
I'm a follow Caesar out and then talk to them, like as we walk.
Are you gonna start the conversation or away?
No.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. You seemed quite eager to correct her when she said that it wasn't Wrath herself.
Oh, well, you know. You never know, you know, really. Don't want to, you know, take off any options off the bat.
Yeah. It's good to be pragmatic.
Exactly.
Can I just make an insight? Like, an insight check?
Why?
Well, like, just to see, like, how complete that reasoning is? It's fine if not, I was just checking.
Would your character know that he's lying? Because it's a very believable...
Is
okay,
it?
Yeah, fair.
Is it?
I would say it is, because you've just gone, you can't...
Me personally, as a person playing Caesar, I would allow the insight, just because... I mean, that's a little bit of a rocky... Because you could say that about anything. And it's like, it's such like a dry response.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
How I'm gonna rule insight is if one, the person that's being incited feels like that's fine insight, or I go, yeah, that you can totally tell it's a lie, because if not, you don't know when people are lying. But yeah, make the insight.
I would personally say that the most I could get from this is they aren't telling the complete truth.
Yeah.
That's a 9 anyway.
I mean, no, you're a little cooked on that.
She's
one.
telling the truth.
Okay, yeah. Seems fine with me.
But anywho, all that stuff is not desirable to look into. So, if I were you, I wouldn't.
Okay. Why did you look into it then?
I have my reasons. You know, big ideas and all that.
Alright.
But sadly, for the better or worse, I have to kind of keep you shut on this matter. Keep the door locked. Anyways, let's eat. I'm hungry. Famished even.
Yeah, good idea.
Going into the canteen.
Is there like any food left, or are we just like too late?
Mm-hmm. Do you say?
I'd probably go off like somewhere else to eat, because empathy demon.
That's fine. What did you say, Caesar?
Is there like any food left, or are we just too late?
Yeah, there's.
I'd grab grub and just kind of go sit, probably alone, hang out, chill.
Give me a perception.
Guys, I'm gonna make a bad roll.
I
Okay,
believe in
finally
you.
did. Okay, I finally got an 11. Finally ran out of luck.
Okay. You can kind of you can't tell exactly. You can kind of see that there's a group of vampires that are quite jittery and.
Did we kill another person? God damn it!
What do you mean of a person?
I mean, there's already been one kid that was killed in like session 1. We do it again?
Yeah, I'm just saying person.
You're saying person as if they were a shapeshifter, and that's one thing. I mean,
No, I'm not saying
classified as
person like that.
people? They're not classified as people?
No, I'm saying like, not person. A person means more than one. One.
Does it?
A person's
Like-
one singular thing.
Yeah. And did he kill another person? This is confusing. This is some grammar shit that I am not getting into. So he's just gonna go sit down.
Them or away from them?
Is there like an open table that's close enough where bro could like eavesdrop, but far enough? Actually, no. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me cook. What we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna go sit down from the furthest possible place from these people. Alright, hear me out, hear me out.
I feel a plan, I'm scared, because your plans are sometimes...
Yeah, and then we're gonna cast a little spell called Clairvoyance. Just a little spell, cheeky little spell. Just the right amount of mischief there. Right. Yeah, we're gonna cast that dubious little spell, and
Is there anything to do?
We're gonna. What do you mean?
Like, is there a check that I have to do, or is it just it cast?
No, it casts. Unless anyone in that area have true sight or sight over invisibility.
No.
Yeah, I was assuming no. Yeah, we're gonna switch that puppy to hearing mode and place it right over their heads. So Caesar kind of like sits down, at his table, and then kind of moves his hand under the table as kind of like light begins to shift out of his palm, forming this like small little ball that almost kind of looks like an eye. As he kind of sends it forward, and as it moves, it becomes invisible, as it kind of floats right over them, and then it enlarges to about the size of a fist. And then it kind of, because it's hearing mode, it kind of like opens up, almost like just kind of like a hollow, like ball that's taking in noise. As he just kind of sits down and doesn't look at them, so not cause suspicion, but
yeah,
listen
okay.
in.
So you can hear most of them very like they're whispering so that no one can hear them, and they're very much like they're investigating now. I knew we shouldn't have crossed the border. I knew it was a bad idea, but you told us that, like, he's pointing at someone else. They look like quite an old, older vampire. You told us that that's where the best blood was. You didn't say we were gonna get caught. The older one kind of like tells them to like shut the fuck up.
Alright, that's hype. Can Caesar kind of look at the vampire that they're fighting? Or they're kind of
Yeah.
talking about? As a vampire myself, would I perhaps know this individual?
Yes. You would know him as... Actually, no, let's switch it up. I have too many male vampires. Her. As being the, like, ringleaders of, like, young... She like, turns young... Like, she turns vampires for fun. Like, she's very much, like, a person that goes out of the border all the time. She is, like, the, like, worst vampire to be, like, associated with, because she will, like, manipulate you into doing her like deeds for her.
Caesar kind of noticing that would, put a hand up and kind of like, God damn it. All right. Just a heavy sigh. Yeah. This is about to get really fun. As he just kind of like sits back, continues the spell, because, it can last up to 10 minutes, so no reason to get rid of it.
If someone was to detect magic, would they be able to I'm guessing they would be able to detect this.
I think so, yeah.
I think they would be able to detect it, but they wouldn't be able to, like, see it, right? They still wouldn't be able to see that.
The way detect magic works is you see auras around any magic presence, and then you can look into that aura to learn, like, the school of magic it's from.
Yeah. You just wouldn't be able to actually see, like, the shape itself.
Would they be able to then trace it back to you?
I don't think so.
I
They
don't
just
think
see a
so.
spot of divination magic floating over them.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I don't
sick.
think so.
Ah, dang it. Anyway.
And I'll brawl. Actually, please don't. I'm not trying to do like a 1v5.
No, I wouldn't let you go until 1v5, don't worry. You can
doubting me?
tell. No?
Never mind, let's do it.
No, that's the problem. I don't doubt you.
I'm joking.
No, Ghost, that's actually the problem. I don't doubt you. You would kill one of my NPCs that I need.
Well,
I've seen you fight as Karask.
that's true.
Anywho, the person that is being like talking to the influential vampire, which you don't know her name. No one really knows her name. They know her like what she does and how she is.
It's her rep.
Huh?
Reputation. Her rep.
Yeah. They know her reputation, but her name, I don't think anyone knows it. You gaze back, like you gaze to look at the person who is talking at her, and you see your mate, who you hit a body with. Is the one that's talking.
God damn it. Alright.
Gosh,
God
mate.
damn it. Alright. So, is bro like speaking as in like he's very much, in cahoots here, or very much kind of like there to be there? Or are we like, he's a part of this?
He's the one that was saying, like, you told us that if we would go through the border, no one would see us, blah, blah, blah. You can assume from that, they are the group of vampires that are now have gained attention to vampire hunters.
Yeah, bitch is gonna die today. That's for sure. Alright. So you just kind of continue sitting there. Obviously, I'm not gonna do anything.
Can you give me
Actually,
a history?
I can do it. Yeah, I'll do the history too. But what do you think? Am I actually gonna do nothing? It'd be really funny if I got up and walked over there.
It's your choice. It's your
I got a
choice.
6. I got a 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
You can remember that your dad, even though he takes long anyway, he's been taking longer hours, and because of this, he's obviously very tired and misplacing stuff. And you can remember that he misplaced a case file. On it was the papers were sticking out a little bit because he hadn't tucked it in properly, and you could see that he was working on the case that they have made. The department are actively trying to cover up, basically, is what I'm saying.
Covering up. Sorry, I blanked out.
The murders that the vampires have done.
Okay. Based on the case file, could I estimate, because I've obviously seen one of them at the school, but can we estimate how many murders we're talking in all here at this point?
You can decide as a character, would you have opened the case file? Take a little peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna base that off I'm a really nosy person in real life, so yeah, I would have opened that file real quick.
Okay. You can see that they are ranging between. They're unsure because obviously, whenever there's a new murder case, they're never really sure on how many people are dead. But it's between 5 and 7.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. It's not double digits, so.
There could be more.
Oh, okay. So now there could be more. Okay. So
5 to 7 plus the person that you know actively know that is dead.
Oh, that is true.
And
so
plus could be more.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill.
Ambrose?
Yes.
Are you in school at the moment? Because I'm guessing after your party you probably had a heavy hangover.
I think he is in school. I think he also fell asleep in the history class.
Okay, yeah, we'll skedaddle back then. Hasn't even noticed that you're asleep because she's still trying to like fix her PowerPoint, and she kind of looks up and she's like, "Oh," and she like walks over to you and she like shakes you. She's like, Ambrose.
What? Yes.
You fell asleep. The rest of your class are
What?
at lunch.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna go.
Okay. I need to talk. Do you need
Food.
to talk to the counselor or anything?
No, I'm doing great. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Great class. I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
To the cafeteria. Can I see can I see Caesar sitting alone?
Yeah.
Over to Caesar.
You can go to Caesar.
No,
Hey,
Caesar's
dude.
the emo. Caesar's the emo kid now. No, Caesar's getting the pity point. The pity talking. No. Fuck.
Dude.
I'm getting the pity points now.
You know, in that class we just had, history. Important? Do I need to know what happened? Like, I was awake, and, like, I was totally paying attention. I can't remember. Could you just, like, fill me in, please?
Yes, it was nothing very important. We're not gonna even have a test on it, so I think you'll be alright.
My god. I love that woman. Oh, thank god.
Also,
Thank you. Yes.
just little tidbit. If you're going to sleep in class, and then you don't want people to not know that you slept in class, or you don't want people to know you slept in class, don't bring it up.
I didn't
Don't-
fall asleep in class. I don't know what you're talking about.
None
Anyway,
of us were
thank
talking
you.
about, falling asleep in class until you oh my god, until you said that you were not sleeping in class, so
She didn't even bring it up. I don't even know about.
yeah, alright. It was just about some dumb history with some people that the world rather not care about.
Okay. Cool.
Yup.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna and go sit with other people and eat food.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Cool. Oh, I don't have a party this big. It's so hard to DM. Brio and Lucy, you were out in town.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are we doing?
I assume I'm just gonna head down to like the local like bakery, just grab something from there.
Yeah. Grab some cute aesthetic food and then head to the art room.
Okay, cool. Where... I was about to ask you whereabouts is the art room, but that's me. I'm asking myself a question, guys, okay. The art room and the music room are very close to each other. I'll say that because, you know, art block. There's the drama studio. They have like the creative block and they're all together. So you guys sit in the art room. The art room's quite big. And it has obviously paint and everything. And Brio, Lucy, you hear piano, but Brio, you hear a familiar tune of piano.
I think Brio's just gonna sort of she can hear it, but she doesn't want to shoot off or anything because that's weird. So she's just gonna sort of passively listen to it while she's talking to Lucy and everything.
You know, I've never really got the music a lot here.
Really? What do you mean by that?
Like, music's great. It's fun, I guess. But especially if you're one of us, you know, not the general populace. You're not gonna make it as a big showcase unless you're, you know, one of those odd empathy demons or genies or something. You can just wish your way in.
Why?
Because the world doesn't work that way. You know, you don't get a vampire or a werewolf becoming a rock star. That's not how that goes. Apart from fucking... What's his name? Osborne? Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, but again, you know what his fucking mum was like. She knew all the fucking genies nearby. But apart from that lot, you don't get any vampires or werewolves or anything getting their way in unless you've got one of the big three. You know, an angel, a demon, or a genie. Those are the three that get you in places. Anything else, you just gotta, you know, can't deal with it.
Well, I guess that's what we're gonna change.
Yeah. So, okay. What do you want to actually do with that? I know you started out as some group therapy session, and realistically, we can keep it as a group therapy session. That'd be chill. I don't care. But if we want to start, you know, like you said, changing the way that things work, how are we gonna start it?
Well, I think it's like you said last time. If we start with going through what the school has currently in terms of rules and regulations, have a look at that stuff, I guess. But I think I just need to get more educated on laws generally, because I want this to change so bad.
Sense?
Not personally.
Neither.
I mean, I'm sure if we got a good enough case, we could get some behind us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure we can find one, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Step one, we have to look at what it is we're actually going to change.
Yeah.
Where are we going to find that?
Guess we're going to have to go to the library and have a look there. Or...
Okay, let me finish my artwork and then we'll head to the library.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, we're doing this now. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay.
Oh man, I'm just gonna finish my homework.
Cool. Do you two want to do anything else?
We said we were going to go to the library and look at laws and stuff, and the history of how incubi and succubi have been treated generally. See what we can find.
You mean you're gonna make me make up more history? Yay! Okay, we'll come back to you.
Nice.
Lucas, Luke, and Barnaby. You haven't much yet, so is there anything you want to do?
Read.
As Gorovax is like begin to start his going to run his club, he's gonna get some more information so then he can do some more research about his club. So he's gonna go to the library.
Cool. I think everyone's in the library at the moment, isn't it? So I'm guessing you're reading, Lucas, so you're in the library?
Absolutely. There's nothing else this bookworm does.
Okay, so library. Luke. You're really quiet, what?
Did all the other wolves go to do like sports and shit after they eat, or they?
They normally would go for like a run, but because they're in the human side of it, no, they're just hanging out. And like they're probably the most welcoming to the magic user lot, apart from MC demons. They're the most welcoming to humans. So a lot of your werewolf pack will have human friends, and basically they're just sat like at family dinner, and they're all just making jokes with each other and laughing and stuff like that. One of them like clocks you and like kind of like calls you over. It's your mate. You're the one that like rugby tackled you when you went into a house.
Then mate is in friend, not mate is in werewolf thing.
I used to not
Don't spring this on me. Hold on.
I used to not use a mate. You're a werewolf. No, it's like as in friend.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I forget. I forgot. I'm sorry.
My brain just fucking exploded. I panicked massively. Okay. I'm just gonna I just have to get steady real quick. Science stuff I want to look up on. And the history lesson mentioned an alchemist I'm sort of interested in.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm really quiet. I'm gonna go head to the library.
Head to the library. Cool. Everyone's going to the library. Is there anyone else, like Ambrose, Caesar, that wants to go to the library? Or
Yeah, that was something I wanted to go to the library for.
I'm just gonna continue watching my vampire pals and just kind of wait.
Cool. Ambrose?
Like just wandering around the hallways, and then when I get to like around where the library is, see there's a bunch of people in, and then go in.
Okay. So, for you, the library is probably the best place because there's a lot of people who are wishing that their work would go away.
Wonderful.
So I guess apart from Caesar, we're all having a group trip to the library. So I'm gonna go one by one, apart from Ambrose and Caesar, because you guys are gonna come. Well, Ambrose, you're gonna come there later, and Caesar, you're still watching. Barnaby, if I got this right, research on your club.
Yep.
Cool. And Lucy, research on succubus and incubus.
As well as just like some other like more general rules, but yeah, mostly.
Cool. So what are we researching?
Shit, that really cut out.
So,
Sorry, were you talking
yeah,
to me?
your mic
I
cut
cut?
out. Yeah, exactly as you said my name.
What are we researching?
What are we researching? That's a very good question.
Or reading. You don't need to research something. I don't know why I've gone library research.
Because I checked this out weeks ago for a bit of light reading. I'd say it's just like reading up on like vampires and stuff after like the assembly.
Yeah, you can read up on vampires.
That I shall.
This is a lot of like lore stuff that I have not written. Luke, what are you going to the library for?
Can I find stuff on either the alchemist or not having, or sorry, werewolves not having their wolves by a certain age, and try and figure out what it is?
Yep, you can pick both if you want, or you can just pick one. Up to you.
Mostly about the alchemist, but a few on the wolves.
Okay. And
I feel like the announcement they made about shifters should be of slight concern, so I am going to the library to see if I can find any information on them.
I'll
if
tell
they're
you
like
now,
an
it is going to be scarce.
Okay.
It's going to be probably a book that's like this much thick. Just because there's not a lot of research on there. They're like around for a while, but they've never like presented themselves enough to be able to write a lot of research, lengthy research on it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with the easier one, which is probably Barnaby's. You obviously go to the section of what you're looking at, like meditation and.
Yeah, mostly about what kind of poses I could do to my class.
Okay, yeah, so you can look at like yoga books, meditation, like self-calming books, stuff like that. Are you like going to a table to read them, or are you like checking them out to go somewhere else? Like,
I'll probably pick a few books out and then go to a table.
cool. So you pick like, we'll say like you pick one on meditation, one on yoga poses, and then one on like self, like,
calming and all.
Yeah, thank you. That's
Okay.
what I was looking for. And then you head to the table. As you're flicking through.
Looking through.
Oh my god, I can't speak. Flicking
It's alright.
through. There we go. You come across a page on the self relaxation one, about how candles can help, and different scents can help. You read upon like how I've just realised something. Rio, Lucy, Luke, Lucas, and also Basil. All of your books aren't going to be here.
Oh, do we need to go to the magic library?
You're in the human side of the world. They're not.
Okay.
Well, that's yeah.
No, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, vampire book, cool. The
No,
only
but
vampire book
Luca.
you're going to find is Twilight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's actually a documentary.
Or you know, maybe
Yeah.
Dracula
It's
out
published
push.
in the human world.
Like it would be like Dracula and like Twilight. It won't be anything like on actual like factual things. You would have to go to the magic school side. So you guys will go to you when we've crossed over, because that probably happen. Yeah, I just realized that. I was like, wait.
Not on the magic side, we're in the human world.
But yours doesn't count because you have about that. You can do more research, obviously, into relaxation for magic users if you want when you're back over there. Yeah, you see one on like candles and different candle senses and like how like vanilla can like calm people and stuff like that. So if you want, you can take notes, you can take photos because you have phones, whatever you want to do with the books. If you want to, obviously.
I just grab a bit of paper out of my bag and just write some notes on it.
Cool. Ambrose. You'll see a lot of people in the library. Library is quite bright because it's got a lot of lights. What should we roll? What should we roll? Constitution, I guess.
Constitution?
Yeah, I don't know what roll to do to like see if you're alright with the lights.
X save to dodge the photons.
What are you saying, Cass?
Going with Dex then? No, not Dex. Con.
Yeah, go with Con.
Okay. That's a 14.
I would say that you're okay. There is still a bit of like hungoverness, but you're mostly fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So
Like
walking
wander
in.
around. See. Yeah.
Cool. So as you're wandering around, you see Brio, Lucy were at the party last night, so if you want to have a conversation with them, you can. You see a bunch of like humans doing studying. You see a few even just some magic users doing studying as well.
I'm gonna go over to Brio and Lucy.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi.
What you researching?
Laws and stuff.
Boring. Oh my god.
It's not boring.
Laws are boring.
Not if we want to change them.
You only think they're boring because you don't know what they are.
That's not true. I know what laws are.
Okay, what were the 3 laws you broke last night?
3?
What were they?
Only 3?
How many laws did you think you broke last night? Count them up for me.
I have no idea.
See?
I honestly can't remember last night.
That's quite fair.
That's got to be one of them.
Not remembering is not breaking the law.
Yeah, but doing drugs and drinking, therefore not remembering, I think is.
The memory thing isn't breaking the law.
Right.
Sure.
You have a good time at the party.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything happen? Did I do anything that I should be aware of? Or did anyone else do anything that I should be aware of?
I mean...
Should be aware of, I mean any drama. Huh?
Was it you who projectile vomited on the DJ set, or was it somewhere else?
I would never ruin my equipment.
On purpose.
I did not ruin my equipment.
I don't know, babe.
That's,
I can't remember anything. You can't say anything for sure.
I know for certain that was not me. Did anyone else do anything?
I mean, Frankie pushed Ashley in the pool. That was quite funny.
Oh my god, that's why there was a bunch of splashes. All of the... Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It was quite funny for 5 seconds until Ashley got out of the pool. Then it was just scary.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh my god. I do remember I went upstairs to, like, I don't know. I went into one of the rooms in our house and I saw Harley and Elliot sleep together in the bed.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
Were their clothes on?
I wasn't paying that much attention.
Because realistically, I've fallen asleep with people, but there's not been like...
No, but it was not like in the type of a sleep that's like, oh my god, we're so drunk, we're falling asleep together. It was like they were like cuddling, like...
Ooh. Oh my god. Wait, doesn't he have a girlfriend?
Who? Charlie or Elliot?
believe.
I know one of them does.
It's with what's her name?
Oh shit.
The little one, the little blonde one.
Oh fuck.
She's like
Mia.
Yes, Mia. Because no one saw it coming, and then they ended up like getting together and was like, oh my god, no way, because they're like complete different circles of.
Yeah, and it was so cute. I was like, this is so adorable, and oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you are having this conversation, you guys see Elliot and Mia walk past, holding hands, with can't remember the other name. Charlie? Is it Charlie?
Charlie.
Charlie being next to Elliot.
Do you think they might be poly?
I don't really want to ask. They're not.
Yeah. Should I?
Do we care enough?
No. Not usually.
Right.
But the fireworks could be amazing.
Opportunity for me I didn't know I had.
But the fireworks.
If you guys want to, you can do it.
Okay, what exactly did you see, Ambrose? They were just like cuddling in the bed.
Well, yeah, they were like Elliot had his head on Charlie's chest, and like they just looked like really cute.
Again, straight boys do that to each other anyway. The important
That's what
part
I'm thinking.
No, but do you remember the scandal with Charlie and Jacob last year?
Same fucking guy. Charlie is like going around.
No, because I don't think Charlie is straight.
Well, not if there's been two of these moments. Once is an accident.
At some point, you have to consider it.
Yeah.
No, can all three of
Charlie
you?
and Jacob.
Can all three of you give me a perception check?
Oh.
I'm so invested in this.
I know.
It's like this happened. I'm so invested in it. I'm just gonna make it a thing. I've literally wrote down in my notes, Charlie.
It's an 18.
Cool.
That's fucking nothing. That's a 6.
I can't see. I got a 4.
Okay, Ambrose is the only one that sees this. Mia looks the other way. Get a book. Carly winks at Elliot, and Elliot visibly blushes, and then, like, gives him a kiss on the cheek quickly before looking back to check that Mia's still not looking.
What are you looking at, Ambrose? Are you good? Your face just like changed color.
Oh my god. You know when people like freak out and they like tap their hands on like the other people like frantically?
Yeah.
Ambrose is doing that, like with them, be like, oh my god.
What? Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So over there, like just like trying to whisper, but like it's an attempted whisper. Oh my god. Like, so she turned away and he did the, oh my god, wait.
Ambrose, please.
Did you remember if they were wearing clothes yet or not? That's the only bit I care about.
Yeah.
No, so over there, you just turned away to grab something, and Charlie turned to Elliot and winked, and then gave him a kiss, and then Elliot blushed.
You might be right with the poly thing.
Honestly, yeah.
No,
unless
but
he's
he was
really
checking
bad
to
at
see if
hiding
Mia
it.
was looking. He was checking to see if Mia was looking, and she wasn't.
Oh my god, he's just a cheater and really bad at it.
You must have some iron balls to kiss your side hoe in a library full of people.
Yeah. Okay, he's at this point. How can I not?
Charlie did it.
Right.
Yes, do it.
Okay. Does anybody have Mia? Does anybody have Mia's number?
But if I don't, I probably have someone.
You probably would, because Mia's a girl that probably will come to your parties quite a lot.
Yeah, realistically, I.
gonna like scroll through my phone and be like, let me see. I have it.
Okay, hand it over.
He like passes the phone with the number up.
Right. I'm gonna write the number into my phone. And then anonymously, because she doesn't have my number, I'm just gonna be like, hey Mia, I hate to do this to you, but I feel like it's important that you know. Your boyfriend is an absolute piece of shit and is really bad at hiding that he's cheating on you, and I feel it's important that you know before he fucks you over any more than he already has.
Are you gonna say who it's with?
Yeah.
Wait.
Write.
So, Ambrose, did Charlie have his head on Elliot's chest, or did Elliot have Charlie's head on his chest?
He had his head on Charlie's chest.
On Charlie's chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Right. Just gonna write that in. And then I'm gonna say maybe ask him about the party last night.
She's not gonna do that. You send it.
Yeah.
You don't need a perception check for this because it's fucking loud. She gasps, stands up, looks at Elliot, goes, "You fucking cheated on me," and then smacks him.
Filming.
Then she's like, "I gave you everything. I gave all of myself to you, and you're fucking cheating on me with Charlie of all people. Like if you liked boys, you could have told me. You didn't have to string me along for this." Smacks him again, and then goes, "I'm telling your mother," and then just storms out the library. I don't know why I got so
Mouth jaw dropped, jaw on the floor.
Hey, Elliot, come here.
Elliot's just like both cheeks are bright red. Comes over, he's like, "Yeah."
What was that about?
Yeah. What's going
No,
on?
she just got all like up in arms thinking I'm cheating on Charlie. I'm cheating with Charlie.
Oh.
Oh.
Why would she think you were with Charlie to begin with?
Yeah, why would you think that?
I don't know. Not even together. Just keep kissing my cheek. He thinks it's funny. Like I love her.
But you're not. Okay, I'm sorry to be blunt with you here. You're not gay for Charlie, right?
No. No.
Can Charlie hear all of this?
Yeah, Charlie's like,
Charlie,
shit.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, we just thought it's funny to like kiss each other's cheeks. Like Elliot was being really sick at the party, so I was comforting him because he doesn't like being sick.
Were your clothes on?
Yes, our clothes were on.
Fuck.
Why? You're acting like you know something.
No, we were expecting a bit more. That's okay.
Yeah, I was just kind of hoping you guys were like gay for each other. That would have been something.
Yeah. Whatever.
Wait, did you guys? She got a text before she started going off on me. Did you guys text her?
Oh,
No, I don't even have her number.
No, I do wish it was.
Yeah.
Oh, whoever it is, it's fucked up my relationship.
Yeah. That's really sucks, man.
I mean, everybody here did just see you get a sweet, tender, juicy kiss.
Yeah, because we think it's funny. Like Mia even knows that. Like, we
Does
joke
she?
about it all the time. She knows that.
Damn.
I mean, you gotta let her know, man.
No, because she
Hey,
would
go.
believe-
Hey, man. Go. Let her cool down for a bit. Then go after her. Make sure
Wait,
she
wouldn't
understands.
believe me after that. I'm a blimmin' I'm an incubus. You think she's gonna believe that?
I mean, if she really loves you, she will. She gonna believe an
Yeah,
anonymous
okay.
text over you?
probably because, you know, everyone has this preconception that incubus can't keep it in their pants. So,
yeah, tell me about it, brother.
I did just see you kiss him.
You didn't kiss him. He kissed me.
Oh, I apologize.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I apologize for being so long-winded with my response. I don't know how I could have ever made up such a scandalous lie that
Exactly.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, if she's not gonna believe you, then maybe she's not the person for you.
Maybe you can get with Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Okay.
Wrong with me, but it's not for me. I'm not putting nothing up there.
You don't have to. There's a choice.
Charlie wants to leave us.
Elliot, there's so much to unpack here. I think you would really benefit from going to one of our support groups.
That's the thing, Lucy. I didn't unpack anything.
Elliot, I think you should come to a support group, Elliot.
I just wish that she could know that I didn't cheat.
You wish?
I wish she would.
You wish?
She said the thing.
Ambrose, this is the most morbidly great thing I think you've done in the last 2 years.
It's the way I just said. I wish. Directly at you.
How? What happens?
We. Okay, so he's asking for her to believe. What was the rules I said to you? You can that couldn't be.
Yeah, I
fulfilled?
can't remember.
Okay.
Reckon with this one, it could be some piece of like proof that they're not together. Appears or something like that.
Yeah, which I would say that this is quite a big one, so it would be a spell slot. A spell slot. I can't say that word.
Okay. What level?
You can decide, because I would say it's like a bigger than a cantrip, but I don't think it's like big.
First, second?
You can decide.
I'll go with first.
So you can. Do you want to describe how you cast wishes? Because I'm leaving this up to you. You can do whatever you want. You could do a little dance. You could twerk. I don't care. What do you want to do?
He just like, upon hearing the words like "I wish," he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And he just like, you know when you mime to kids that you're opening a book? He does that, and there's, what would it be to have her believe? Would it be like a piece of evidence that just bros?
Yeah. I mean, you can come up with the evidence if you want.
I don't know.
It could be like a piece of, because the piece of evidence that someone used is that they were cuddling at the party. So it could be like her seeing the vision of Elliot being sick and Charlie helping and then him falling asleep.
That is a great idea. It's that. There's like a little spark of like heelish blue flames, and then she has a vision.
This is the most like shitty romance movie in the world. She stops in her tracks. Gasps. She turns around. She runs back to Charlie. No.
Once again, I'm filming.
Back to Elliot. Stops. She grabs his face. Oh. He's like, "You didn't cheat on me." And Elliot goes, "No, I didn't." And then she goes, "What? I still don't trust you." What? Elliot goes, I can build the trust. And then she goes, "Okay." I don't know why I'm in this voice. She's like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Do you want to go on a date with me tonight?" She's like, "Okay." And they leave.
Again, Ambrose, that was very morally ambiguous of you.
Yeah, I think that was a good thing, but I can't really tell.
I really don't know.
Like, I think it was for the best, but I don't know.
I think it kind of cancelled out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
I still think
it's...
gay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if not him, then the other guy.
Yeah.
To end this little scene, Ambrose, you hear a student who is human go, I wish this work would do itself.
How do I deal with it if it's someone that's human?
I would say that if someone was human, you would have like the urge to go do it, and like the field around them. Because I'm gonna say that most human, if they're in the school, don't and in the magic bubble, they don't get affected by magic.
Okay.
So you would like have the urge, and you're like, oh fuck, here we go again, and then it would stop.
Okay. Ambrose is like, it goes to like get up. I'm assuming he's like sat down. He goes to get up. He's like, oh, never mind. Just sits back down again.
Ooh. So I will do all your library stuff next session. I feel like that's going to be a very long-winded, and it gives me time to actually research what the fuck I'm going to say. We are going to go back to the cafeteria. Caesar.
Hey y'all, I'm back. Time for more solo lore, I guess.
You see the female one that is obviously being directed all of the problems, and looks at you in your direction. The other guy, the other vampire, turns as well, hands back, and says something. Is your thingy-majiggy over now, or can you still hear it?
Has it been 10 minutes?
I'm gonna say no. I think this is at the same time that they're doing their like library shit. You hear him like, lean over and whisper, "He's the one that helped me hide the body." She kind of looks back at you, like smirks slightly at you.
Caesar would dip into his pocket, take out a stick of gum, eat it, start chewing. Gotta keep the, breath fresh. That's it.
Eat the whole stick?
Bro's just been
not
scouted
entirely-
out. Like he hit a body. He's like,
Well, it's like, a stick is like, it's not that big. It's like the size of like I don't know, like a pinky finger. Like, I don't know how big sticks are and the sticks of gum are in England. But here they're like not big. They're like one stick is one chew.
Okay.
is it like the actual like long? You can get the ones that look like little.
Well, originally I was gonna say it was a gumball, but like there's no way my boy just has gumballs in his pocket. Like what? There's no way my boy just has those on.
Unless your little brother put them in there.
There's no way bro be hiding gum in my pants. Yeah, it's this shit, man. This is what I be chewing on. That extra long-lasting flavor spearmint. The strips are about.
Oh yeah, I had them. Then when I
Yeah.
went to America.
That's what I be chewing on.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. But that's what you do. I don't know. You can't really react to that because then they would know that he's dropping. So kind of have to
She's going to get up. She is basically wearing she has knee-high boots. She has a frilly peasant-esque top, black corset, and a black skirt. Very typical gothic vampire, but as if she's obviously doing it as a style choice rather than I am a vampire. She walks over, pulls out a seat, just sits down.
Well, you really play the part, being a vampire, looking a vampire. Found your aesthetic quite well.
Thank you.
Well, you're the one that sat down, so I was going to assume that you would be the one that is going to lead our little chat here.
No, I can just you peering a lot and looking over, so I thought you might maybe you wanted to chat.
In the cafeteria. Such an odd place to have some kind of well-informed discussion.
Trying to get me alone, are we?
Not really alone. Your little friends can come with. You know? We can have a group play date.
Kind of like clicks her fingers and they like immediately like turn, get up. But it's like a very robotic thing. They all do it at the same time. They all turn and they all get up at the same time and they walk over.
Hive mind type shit. Wow. How exciting.
So, where are we going?
Well, there is that, abandoned wing that we were in last time that, had a little bit of issues. Other places around, though, I'm not picky, just word spreads in a cafeteria.
Guess you are true.
What?
So,
Oh, sorry.
you leading the way or am I picking?
You can pick. I'll put the ball in your court.
She gets up and she just leads you to a empty classroom. It's just run-of-the-mill, normal classroom that you would see.
As he enters the classroom, he would take out his Actually, no, I can do it. Yeah, no. He'll walk into the classroom. Simply.
Locks the door.
Locking the door, wow. Really keeping us private here.
You wanted privacy. I was willing to have a talk in the cafeteria.
Right. You're right, I agree. My apologies. I really just wanted to say that, whatever your little gang is doing, just fucking idiotic.
Okay. No. The thing isn't idiotic. These are idiotic. I've been doing it for years and haven't got caught. These guys do it once and get caught immediately.
Yeah, sure. But of recently, maybe the quality's gone down a bit, because you have the fucking department on your ass now. And we both know that when the department, has an issue, you just don't, go away. You never fucking existed when they're done with you.
And you would know
Birthday
so much
gone.
because?
I have eyes, I have ears, I have a lot of inner workings, let's just say, that are quite useful.
Hmm.
I've seen the files. Sure, yeah. I've seen the files. They only have about 8 of them, and I know there's more. But with 8, they could get you on serious time.
That's a good job they haven't found the other 7, isn't it? That's just by them.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
good.
way more deaths underneath me.
Oh, it's fun to brag. But, they will find them, eventually. Nothing really forever slips past them, Just a matter of time, and hate to break it to you, but you're not very secretive about your whole thing here. I mean, you were willing to talk about it in a goddamn cafeteria. So, also, you're not very subtle. I mean, come on, picked you out of a crowd.
That's really interesting.
It is.
I never mentioned about crossing until you brought it up. You know about it, because we were talking very hush, and you were very far away.
I have good ears.
And
You know
no
how they
one
say
has
like 20/20 vision? I got 20/20 ears.
using magic on me.
Guilty.
I love Caesar so much. Okay. So
Obviously, not too bright in the shed if you are just now figuring out about it, after the fact.
you like your dad, Caesar. Maybe love him.
I think most people like their fathers. Well, if they're good fathers.
You?
Yeah, sure. He's a
Be
great
ashamed
one.
be ashamed of little from the department went missing. Yeah.
Are you trying to I wanna, just really clear this out, no more stupid metaphors. Are you trying to tell me that a high schooler is going to kidnap a government official without anybody knowing and just get away with it? Because that is a crazy threat if that's what you're doing, That is like, bonkers.
Caesar, how old is your vampire?
Well, I don't have it in days.
How many
but
years?
let's just say pretty soon after I was born, so I don't know. I don't really keep track anymore.
You might see a high schooler. Sure. But I've been around here for years. 200
what,
to
you're-
be exact. So
Oh,
I'm
so
not
you're
just a high schooler.
So you're like a super senior? Like, stay away from the freshmen, goddamn. Alright. Fucking pedophile. Anyways, I mean, you're like 300 years old and you're still hanging around a high school? That's...
Yeah, because I have to be. The rules of D.A.M.N is that all the magical people who look high school age have to be in there. Even if I prove that I wasn't, they would still make me be here. Trust me, I've been in here for years. I want to be here more than you don't want me here. But what I'm saying is don't underestimate my power. I am not just a high school student. I have done more things than you can even imagine. When I was not a vampire, now that I am a vampire.
So, can't seem to pass calculus, can you? Yeah, holding you back. Anyways, sorry. I'm making too much fun of this. I really came here because I think that we can make a deal. I like deals. I like games. And I think that we could make a bloody good one.
You're acting like someone I used to know.
You're saying that with, I have no. So I'm going to take that as a good thing. Because, don't know them.
Oh, but I think you do.
Then please tell. Not going to help not, spreading that word.
Have you been seeing shadows, Caesar, with dark red eyes?
Yeah, so look for the, the little lady?
I don't work for anyone.
Oh, well, so our little, female friend.
Let's say me, psycho serial killer, and anger of her, we made quite a good pair back in the day.
So you worked for her. I mean, you're saying you don't work for her, but come on, there's there's a hierarchy here. You're, down here, she's up there, so
Have you even read about Raph? He's only been Raph for about 200 years.
Yeah, I've read a couple paragraphs, a couple essays maybe. A couple short stories.
So I didn't work with her as Ralph.
Oh, before she was Wrath. So, putting that together now, yes. That's fun. I mean, I couldn't really give a damn what she was before she was Wrath. I mean, at all. Because nobody cares about a prince, they only care about the king. The crown.
This is very true. What I'm saying, with the information you know, don't go around telling your dear father. Otherwise it won't just be your mother who's left.
That's cold. But
that's me.
I kind of got over that. It's been about a decade.
Let's see, you have 2 quite young brothers, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're asking me this knowing.
Yeah, well, I like to ask questions.
Oh, I can tell.
I'm guessing when your mother left, you felt, a lot of feelings. You don't want your little brothers to feel those feelings as well, do you?
No, that would not be optimal.
Then, work with me.
Work with you?
Not for me. You're not going to be a minion like these lot. Or too strong-minded for that. Especially if you've got Raph next to you.
Well, I don't really like her, but yeah. She really likes to watch me. I mean, stalk her. But, yeah.
You don't like Raph?
Oh, she's a bloody asshole. Come on, you worked with her.
Just me. She isn't watching you for no reason.
Well, I assume that, yeah. Let's cut to the chase. This is, dragging on. What is this whole working thing in town?
Well, I've been told that you can hide bodies very well, and I can't have these slipping up because they don't finish the job, or they don't bury them, or they don't get rid of them, they just leave them. You don't have to do any killing.
I'm pretty good at it.
You don't have to do any killing. You don't have to lay a finger on anyone alive. All the blood will be gone, they'll be dead. You hide the bodies.
I want to... Sure, I'll do that for you. Fine. It's quite easy. But I want to make a request myself.
Okay.
Do you like your position of power?
I would say no, but I think we both know the answer.
Yeah, I was just saying that just to entice the offer. Would you like more?
So. I cut out.
Sorry. I'll put this simply. You, me. Would you like to become a god with me?
God.
Yes.
Easy, you say that like it's easy.
Well, it's not gonna be easy, but with the numbers, it's a lot easier than, doing it solo.
What, do you want to follow in the deadly sin's footsteps? Do you want to be the 8th deadly sin?
Well, I mean, you can imagine it like this. There's 7 right now. Chop about 6 off that, and then, have me. So, instead of 7 deadly sins, I want the deadly sin.
I know people who have big dreams and they want to fulfill them. A big dream and no pursuing it. You gonna kill the deadly sins?
I'm not going to answer that. You need me to clean up bodies, and I need you for a little, under the table shenanigans. So, what'll it be?
Trying to kill something that's immortal. Doing this, right?
Immortality is the greatest curse, and all curses can be, manipulated a little bit.
If this doesn't work out and I'm in the threat of being killed, we'll snap your father's neck quicker than anything.
Caesar would put out a hand for a handshake. Not really acknowledging that. That's the thing.
He puts out her left hand.
First thing I need us to do is have a chat with the head teacher. Have some plans with them.
Already putting me in, are we? Turning me in?
We're diving straight into the deep end. Hope you can swim.
Can swim very well, thank you.
Perfect. Good to hear it. Anyways, I think class is going to start here soon, and I have to keep up my grades. So, it was a great chat. See you later.
She unlocks the door for you. She closes the door and locks it again. As you walk past the classroom window, you see her kind of shout something. She runs, like the fast run that vampires do, snaps all of the necks of the people that were working for her. Then walks out. That is where we're gonna end the session.
She has a lot of trust in me. Holy fuck, alright.
Who would have thought the world would come to this?
Wouldn't want you all to do something stupid.
Such a tragedy to befall humanity.
Cities reduced to graveyards.
Oh, well, you have a pretty poor way of displaying it.
Wait!
Every building now a makeshift hospital.
Cassidy! Florence!
I'd think twice before doing that.
All in an attempt to return to normality.
Hello and welcome to the Arcane Adventures. My name is Mark, I am one of the Dungeon Masters and a content creator here amongst the channel. Welcome to our new series, Tips for the Table. A series of videos that aims to ease new players into D&D, or necessarily ease experienced players into something new within the rules of the game. Here we'll talk about all the classes, all the actions, all the spells, everything you need to make a character, to play a character, and to master a character. We aim to do this to get more people involved, to get more understanding out of each class, and ultimately provide people with a way of getting into D&D. I especially remember my first time loading up D&D Beyond and going through a character creation screen. Didn't know what I was doing. And I looked into PHB and I even thought, what do all these words mean? That is what we aim to eliminate with these series. Now, as I say, we'll start with the classes, move on to actions, customization, and finally different actions at the table. And we'll even go a little further to do a series for DMs so they can understand how to build a world, build the NPCs, and build everything that players need to be immersed. We hope you enjoy this. We'll start with the 12 canonical classes, and week by week, we hope to see you there, and we hope we can teach you a few things. See you then.